Welcome to this short video showing the use of your first press. It is intended to give you a quick idea of the steps involved, but please note that it is intended to be used after having studied the first press manual in detail. It is not meant as a substitute for the manual, where you will find detailed instructions and various helpful tips. Preparing for milling. Wash the olives, then sort them to remove all stones and debris, as well as excessive leaves. It is okay to have some leaves left. Milling the olives. Make certain the mill is clean and the press is sitting on a stable surface. Make sure there are no foreign objects in the mill. Always unplug the mill first before checking. When you're ready to use it, plug the mill into a grounded outlet. Place your 18-quart container under the discharge port and turn the mill on using the switch on the side of the press. Add the olives to the hopper, and you can push them down with the fruit pusher and mill until you have the quantity of paste desired. When you're finished, shut off the mill. Mixing. Mixing is necessary for increasing the oil yield. Warm, ripe olives may require 15 minutes of mixing, while cold, primarily green olives may require 60 minutes of mixing. Fill the larger mixing container with warm water. Place the smaller mixing container with paste into the larger container with water, and place the mixer into the bucket. Place the combined buckets under the mixer. Switch the mixer on to start mixing. Begin with 30 minutes of mixing and adjust the mixing time as you become more familiar with your olives and the equipment. You should see oil forming on top of the paste towards the end of mixing. Once the paste is adequately mixed, it is ready to press. Loading the filter mats. Place the catch tray on a flat surface and insert the cork into the drain hole. Start your stack with a solid plate, a slotted plate, and then a filter mat. Set your paste mold over the mat and scoop the paste onto the mold. Level the paste in the mold with the scraper. It is very important to keep a level stack to get the maximum yield and keep the stack straight. Make sure not to put too much paste in the mold. Remove the mold and place a mat on top of the paste, then follow with a slotted plate and another mat. Continue loading the stack, sandwiching the paste between two mats and the slotted plates. Place a solid plate onto the top of the stack when you're finished. Pressing the paste. Slide the catch tray onto the lower plate of the press, making sure there are no pits or dirt under the tray, as they will cause dents at 20 tons of pressure. Place the tray such that the hole extends over the decanter and the stack of mats is centered over the plates. Do not remove the cork yet. Set the loose steel plate with the two handles on top of the paste stack. The handles should align with the short side of the catch tray. Tighten the hydraulic jack pressure release screw with the small end of the jack handle and slowly start lowering the plate by pumping the jack. Remove the cork when the liquid starts coming out. Keep the following in mind when pressing. It is only in the last few minutes of pressing that you will need to use the press at its full 20 tons of pressure. Squeezing too hard too soon will just cause the paste to ooze out of the sides of the plates. Have patience in the first 10 minutes of pressing. The first liquid to come out of the paste will be mostly water. Towards the end of pressing, more and more oil will be released, and almost all of the oil will be expelled in the last few minutes. When you're not getting any more oil, release the pressure, cork up the catch tray, and remove it from the press. Switch it with the next stack, and while pressing that stack, unload your mats. Decanting. The press releases both vegetable water and oil out of the catch tray hole, so place the decanter below the hole to catch the flow. At the end of the day, or when the decanter is full, wait until the water has sunk to the bottom and the oil is floating on top. Then, carefully allow all the vegetable water and solids to flow out the bottom through the valve. Remember, it is better to lose a little oil than to keep some water that will spoil your oil. Continue to decant as described in the manual. We hope you enjoy your first press. Treat it well, and it will give you years of great olive oil.